You know how we're always told that to get more, we need to do more, or get more, or somehow be more? Well, what if that's just wrong? Today, we're going to flip that whole idea on its head. We're diving into the abundance mindset and how you can start winning with exactly what you already have right now.
Just let that sink in for a second. What if the real key to living a bigger, more fulfilling life wasn't about that endless chase for something new? What if it was about learning to see the world, and more importantly, your own life in a completely different light?
Okay, so before we can unlock that new way of seeing things, we've got to talk about the invisible barrier that holds so many of us back. Let's call it what it is, the scarcity trap.
It's a feeling that's kind of baked into modern life, isn't it? This quiet, constant whisper in the back of your head that says you don't have enough, you aren't doing enough, and you're always, somehow, falling behind.
And it's really no surprise we feel this way, right? The messages are literally everywhere. You open up your social media and what do you see? Everyone's perfect highlight reel. Ads are literally designed to make you feel like you're missing something. And our culture often screams that success means having more, more, more. It's this constant hum telling us we lack something.
But what if we could just flip that script? What if the solution wasn't about going out and getting more, but about completely redefining what lack even means in the first place?
See, here's the secret. Lack isn't a hard fact. It's not a true measure of your bank account or your status. It's just a perspective. It's a feeling of being without. And feelings, well, feelings can be changed. And this is where the magic happens. Look at this shift. Instead of that dead-end thought, I don't have it, imagine reframing that to, I haven't used it yet. Can you feel the difference? One is a locked door. The other one, it implies the key's already in your pocket, just waiting for you to use it. And once you really make that shift in your head, you start to see something incredible. You start to notice what's been there all along. You begin to see your own hidden gold mine. And listen, this isn't just some feel-good motivational quote. This is a practical reality. Every single one of us, you included, is sitting on a massive wealth of value and opportunity that we totally overlook, mostly because we're so busy looking for what we think is missing. Seriously, just think about it for a second. The skills you spent years building, that's gold. The network of friends and colleagues you could just call up, pure gold. Even the simple daily routines you have, or the ridiculously powerful tools sitting right there on your phone, these aren't just random parts of your life. They're strategic assets. This is the secret sauce behind so many success stories. You know, the startup that launched using only free software, or the artist who built a huge following using just their phone camera. They didn't sit around waiting for a huge budget or a fancy studio. They won by getting creative with what they already had.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? How do we make this real? Well, that brings us to the blueprint, the practical steps to turn this mindset into action.
The secret is to start ridiculously small. It's a concept called the minimum viable action. So forget about trying to climb the whole mountain at once. Just ask yourself, what is the absolute tiniest, easiest step I can take right now using only what I have to just get the ball rolling? And it really all comes together in this simple 4-step process. First, you make the conscious choice to redefine what lack means to you. Second, you take an inventory of your hidden gold mine. You actually write down what you have. Third, you take that one tiny minimum viable action. And finally, and this is key, you reinforce this way of thinking every single day until it becomes your new default.
And when you start putting these pieces together day after day, you start to operate from this incredibly powerful new place. You actually start winning with what is.
Look, at the end of the day, your mindset is the engine that drives this entire thing. Things like practicing gratitude aren't just about feeling good for a moment. They are active brain training. You are literally rewiring your brain to spot opportunities where you used to see only obstacles.
And this isn't just some fluffy idea. This is backed by neuroscience. A regular gratitude practice has been shown to literally prime your brain for better focus, it unlocks more creative ways to solve problems, and it builds the resilience you need to handle whatever life throws at you. It's a genuine strategic advantage. So, it all comes down to this simple, powerful idea. Stop seeing your current situation as a waiting room for your real life to begin. Embrace your what is, your current skills, your resources, your circumstances, and see it for what it truly is, the perfect launchpad for growth, for fulfillment, and for success.
So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Don't just think about this.
Do something with it. Right now. Look around your life and identify just one hidden resource, one asset you've been taking for granted. And then ask yourself, what is one small action I can take with it today? Because that is the first step to winning with what is.